Welcome to Project Metal Music. Join the fun. Chat with the bands. Ask them questions. Chill out and relax.
Hey up everyone, how are you all doing? Welcome to Project Metal Music's YouTube channel with hosts Ell and Lisaboo. And welcome to Saturday Night Podcast number 65. And welcome. And I see Ozzy and Rothound in the chat there. Hey up, how you all doing? Hope you're doing all right. And hey up, lurkers. It'll be all right. Hope you're all right. And we've got a packed show for you guys today. We have 6 bands to review. Well, 6 songs to review from 6 bands. One of them is from courtesy from our good friend Jen. Which is really cool. Which I haven't heard in a long time. I haven't heard this. I've heard this song for a long time. It must be about 30, 40 years since I last heard it.
I've never heard it, so that was cool. That was cool to hear it.
Yeah. Plus we've got gigs. What gigs coming up? And what's coming up on the channel? Working on a few things, so stay tuned for that. And we're also going to go into, Lisaboo's going to carry on her journey through the wonderful world of Raymond E Feist. And, see how far she's getting on. And let's see how many squizzle holes we can go down. Yeah. And Ozzy is our official squizzle hole counter. So... yeah,
we miss you when you're not here, Ozzy. It's like there's too many.
Yeah, many squizzles. If you don't know what a squizzle is, it's sort of like a squizzle hole. It's a bit like a rabbit hole, but with squirrels. Yeah, it's Squizzles is our unofficial mascot. Apart from Frank is our mascot, but Squizzles
He's around here somewhere.
Yeah. Frank and his harem. So you see, there's our first squizzle hole. We've got hey up, Craig. How you doing there, dude? Plenty of plenty of stuff to go through today. So anyway, and a little bit of a grift. At the top of the screen, top of the chat, there is Project Metal's second channel, PMM Gone Wild, and Lisa, no, we are not going to do over there. We are not going to do like temple dancing.
Oh. I'm gonna pout now.
Yeah. But anyway, there's a second channel. The link's at the top of the chat there for PMM Gone Wild. I'll post. Oh, not you too, Ozzy.
See? There we go.
Yeah, I'm getting it from all over the place here. I've got it from Lisa, we've got it from Rothound, we've got it from Marcella, Carbonized. Now you.
Don't forget, be nice.
D Nice, yeah. Yeah, D Nice. And
Jane would agree too. Jane would agree.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, but head on over there, hit the subscribe. I'm looking forward to get 50 subscribers over there. To basically just do some live streaming over there. Something that's away from the main channel. I'm thinking about doing a little bit of gaming, stuff like that. So yeah, and so. Let's get back out, and also in the description there is the Linktree for the channel. They have there you got the official projects, Twitter and Instagram. There is the channel email. So if you're in a band and want us to do either a written review or like a video review, or either for Monday or Saturday, let us know. Hit us up via the email, and basically, or if you know of a band you want us to check out, let us know in the email or down in the comments. And also there is the project's website, which is projectmetalmusic.wordpress.com. You can head on over there for like all the reviews. And there is also a gorgeous Lisaboo here. She's got a store over on Etsy called Boo the Bell X Studio. So Lisa, take it away.
Thank you. This is my least favorite part. But I mean, I love helping people to find quality jewelry and stones and crystals and stuff. So yeah, I make my own jewelry, bracelets, pendants, rings. There's lots of spheres and towers and stands for them. There's so many different things on that website. And Canada Post still hasn't gone on strike again. Hopefully they can settle all that. So that's been an issue, worrying about that. But I do have a backup plan to ship things out with a different company just in case they do go on strike. So yeah, you don't have to worry about that right now. So yeah, guys, then there is a chat feature. If you are looking for a specific thing and don't find it on there, let me know what you're looking for, and hopefully I can get it in for you. So
cool. Yeah, head on over to Boo the Bell X Studio over on Etsy. She's got some amazing, gorgeous stuff over there, and absolutely brilliant. So Lisa, we're going to go into the review part of the show, the first part of the show. And the bands that we're going to be featuring today are Hell's Throne, Damian Lee Tiner, David Bowie, which is very early David Bowie, and I think this is from 1967.
67, yeah.
We have those are bear with us. Just made it. Right. David Bowie, we've got Ray Breed. We got Lord of the Lost and Massamus. So I hope I pronounced that right. So the first song, absolutely brilliant band. I've been following this band for a good 4, maybe 5 years. Yeah, and they've just brought out a brand new song, which is called Shadow of Wings. And the band, I'll give you a little bit of a thing. Hell's Throne is from Germany, and they are a Viking themed or Nordic themed band. Hence the name Hell's Throne. Hell is basically the goddess of the underworld, so hence the name Hell's Throne. So, Lisa, take it away.
Well, I loved the chorus beginning on this. That was amazing. Amazing symphonic sound. Great contrast between the female vocals and the male vocals. The growl by the male vocalist, of course. And the keyboard synth on this is amazing as well. Good drums and bass on this. The backing is great. Like the riffs and the solos. The blast beats are good. Like the use of the chorus throughout in sections. And about 2/3 of the way through that killer guitar solo. Holy moly, that was good. Orchestration is good and the transitions are smooth. The video is so cool with the black and white theme and use of the crows and the ravens as it connects with the song title, of course, Shadow of Wings. Loved how they connected that. And oh my goodness, I love her. I just love how her makeup, her outfit, like I love it all. So yeah.
Yeah, very gothic, very
Yeah.
love it.
Forever goth girl here.
Yeah. yeah. For me, same. Love that quiet intro. Love it. Drums are cool. Heavy in places. Lays down a good beat throughout. Bass is up front and in your face. Heavy and adds to the drums, which gives it a really, really rich sound, really good sound. Guitars are amazing with the riffs and the transitions, and the solo. I would say about 2/3 of the way through is amazingly good at solo. Vocals are brilliant from the female lead, which is angelic, and I love the male growl as a backup, as backing as well. And yeah, absolutely brilliant. I love this band. So yeah, what's your rating?
9. I give them a 9 out of 10. I'm very tempted to give them a 9.5, but I better stay with what I put.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine's a 9.5. Oh, because obviously I've been listening to them a lot longer, but I give them a 9.5. excuse me, I'm bloody hay fever and come down with something.
Mm.
So plus I've actually interviewed them. If you go into the over to the playlists and into the an interview with playlist, you'll see the interview if you want to catch up. Which in turn I will need to have to get back on again.
Yeah, that would be brilliant.
Yeah.
I would love. I think I've watched it, but of course I got to go back and get back into that, watching all the interviews that that are before I started here. here.
Mm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
got to get back to doing that when I find the time. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, she says I can smell a few pot belly pies going in some houses. Smells so good. I wish I had one, but it doesn't get freezing enough here. Really, for one. Uh, yeah, I can totally understand that. It's some certain parts of Australia that it gets cool enough to have the fire. Apart from like cooking, obviously, but it's good some more. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So going on to the second musician, and this time, Damian Lee Tiner. I've just recently interviewed him about his new album. Oh, I was just recently interviewed about his new album. Um, so, yeah, what was it? Tuesday when I interviewed it. So if you want to catch up on the interview, please do. Was sort of introduction to what the album is about and where it came from and what it's been doing and stuff like that. So this song is from that new album. Song is When the Walls Fell. So yeah, and he actually discusses this song. So if you want to get this um, the meaning of the song, move to Linktree and actually listen to the music.
Yeah.
So
Your volume is starting to cut out a little bit there again now, just so you know.
right, do you want to go through the review while I sort my audio out?
Oh yes, 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 I'll do that. And I think it was from Burning Memories. I think it was from Burning Memories. So yeah,
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
brilliant, brilliant, brilliant musician. I love the guitar on this. Guitar on this is like is it oh it's so good. And there was like a tambourine, or it was like a tambourine, kind of a raspy sound at the beginning too. I think it was a tambourine.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, I really like that. Guitar just sang in this. The gruff male vocals fit the song so well. Um, Lyrics are thought provoking and deep. Drums and bass are great backing. Guitar solos are really good, and the riffs are amazing. And I really liked the heavier drums at the end. That was really cool. How all of a sudden it just, the drums just hit like that. I thought that was neat. That was different. Altogether, really, really great sound, and it all really fit well together. Transitions are really good. Melody fit really well. Like I said, the whole thing fit so well together. Drums are great, bass is great, lead guitar is great. Just all with the vocals, it just all fit really, really great together. So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. For me, cool intro. Really like the intro on this. Drums have a haunting quality to them. The drums has a heavy vibe in places. Good beat laid down. Bass is solid. Adds to the drums haunting quality. Guitars are slightly distorted. Good riffs and transitions. Solos that sort of later of the song are very good. You might not do like a full blown like 2.5 minute guitar solo, but he just sort of like does like little solos throughout the song. Vocals are good, slightly raspy, good, and they're really good with what the what the song's lyrics. God, I can't speak today. They work well with the lyrics and the content of the lyrics. So yeah, really good song, really good song. And yeah, like I said, if you head over to the most recent Damian interview that I did, interview where I did with Damian, he'll explain everything about not only with When the Walls Fell, but also the Burning Memories album, which this is taken from. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. So Lisa, what's your rating?
I give it an 8.5. Tempted to give it more. Just the whole everything fit really well together. Have actually being able to hear him in the interview describing how much he puts into his writing, the lyrics, the emotion. It really added to this review because it gives you kind of a better idea of what that person is all about um, as a musician as well. So yeah, brilliant songwriter and artist. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and for me it's the same for me. 8.5. I've known Damien for a good couple of years now, and I've actually interviewed him a couple of times. He's absolutely brilliant. He's a brilliant musician, So yeah, 8.5. I want like you. I wanted to give him a little bit extra, or I wanted to listen to a little bit more of his. Uh, I wanted to give him a little bit more. I wanted to listen to a little bit more of the album. Um, I think he said that it was coming out. It came out yesterday. The album.
Hmm. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, I'll keep an eye out. Well, no doubt we'll be reviewing a little bit more, a few more songs of his of the new album. And he says that on the interview that he's planning on and planning a second album in the same vein out of, he said, from 97 to 2013. It's this Burning Memories, this album here. And second, he's thinking about planning on doing a second, like their follow-up album, which is like from 2014 onwards. So yeah, yeah. I'll let him explain it. So what's the interview with the David?
Yeah.
So yeah. So and has anybody seen Jen in the chat?
I
If
haven't
not,
seen her, but hopefully she watches the
we did.
replay.
Yeah.
Hopefully you watch the replay, Jane.
Hey, Jen, we're going to do your song. Oh, and speaking of Jen, and be like Jen or Ozzy, select here, if you want us to check out the band, let us know in the chat, in the live chat, or down in the comment section and say, "Oi, Ell, Lisaboo, Passion, I've got a band that you might like." Say the band, say the name of the song that you want us to check out, but no links, guys, just no links. So yeah, we'll do our research, find out the real proper link, and we'll shout you guys in the description. So if you want us to check the band out, please do. Just let us know which one, and we'll check it out. So back to the review. So David Bowie, and one of his first songs, well, his early songs, song is "Sell Me a Chord." It's a folk album. Thankfully, Gian sent a little bit of information on that to read out. David Bowie's folk trio, Feathers, did perform at the Roundhouse in London. They performed on September 14, 1968, as part of their Turquoise gig. Bowie was lead vocalist, and the trio also included John Hutchinson and Hermione Farthingale. So, little bit of this here. And Jen, if you're watching, whether it be live or in the replay, thank you so much for sending this over. And like I said, it's on a very, I haven't heard the song in decades. I haven't heard it. So, Lisa, you haven't heard this song, have you?
No, it was the first time hearing this song, so it was like, wow. I didn't even know he was in like a trio, folk
Yeah.
trio. So yeah.
Yeah, so Lisa, take it away.
I love the vocals on this. So crisp and clean, and the backup vocals was amazing harmony. The lyrics are telling a story and melds well together. Instruments are in the back and very 60s styling. Very 60s styling with the acoustic guitar and yeah, slight drums with some string sounds in the backing. Very 60s video sound, of course. 60s outfits. It was, yeah, yeah. And being David Bowie, the vocals were great. Of course, David Bowie. So just a little different than what I normally what I know him from. So yeah, really, it was cool to hear. It was cool to hear it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I said, to me, it's been a while since I heard the song party first. I think it was really early. It's really Stardust.
Your audio is cutting out a bit, just so you know.
Try that again. Yeah.
That's better.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. That's better. That's a lot better.
Cool. Yeah, like I said, I was like, everybody knows like David Bowie as Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars back in the early 70s. Everybody knows that Major Tom and that storyline that he like was writing since 1969, ever since like the first manned mission to the moon, and yeah, so yeah, it was nice to hear this particular song. Well, not this particular song, but this era of David Bowie before he became Ziggy Stardust. So yeah, I love this song. Sell Me a Quart. I love the intro with sort of like stereotypical horn section on on the song, and Bowie's with Bowie singing. Drums are good, easy rhythm, where you can relax to. It's not in your face blast beats and heavy, thunderous, like death metal or black metal. It's just like nice, easy, relaxed drum beats. So you can say, yeah, I can listen to this all day. Nice, chilled, relaxed. Bass up front, easy listening, adds to the drums. I love the acoustic guitar, where it's just like stripped down acoustic, nothing fancy, nothing strenuous, nothing to say, but you know what I mean? Just like nice chill music. Bowie takes Bowie takes lead on this song, which is good to see. Good to see on this this sort of like the simplistic side of him, where he's not like it's. Do you know when he does like sort of like when he morphs into Ziggy Stardust, he's got that harder edge to his vocals. Yeah. This is much softer, simpler side of his vocals. Yeah. The two backing singers, John Hutchinson and Hermione Farthingale, brilliant backing vocalist. Plus John being on the acoustic guitar as well. Absolutely brilliant. It was like this whole setup of Featherbed is completely brilliant. It's just like, yeah, totally brilliant. So, Lisa, review time. What's your marking?
8 out of 10. I want to give it more, but like I said, it was so different than what I know his music to be, right? It was like going back to like basically his kind of beginnings, a little bit back to when, like before. So 8 out of 10 for me.
Yeah. I did originally give him an 8.5, but I've sort of like bumped it up a little bit to a 9. It's David Bowie. It's Ziggy Stardust.
I know. That's why when I put 8, it was like, really? But
yeah. Well, if you haven't heard the song or heard his really early stuff, you're gonna be saying, what?
Yeah. It was what? It was good. It was good, but
it's
it was
a good
like,
what?
okay, this is his beginning, right? Yeah. Of course, if I would have reviewed something from like before he just passed or whatever, it would always be a 10, right? It would would just be 10. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I said, for me, it's a 9, but it's a complete stark contrast between this early music to compare to like whether it be when he reincarnated himself as Ziggy Stardust, then going on to like going under like the David Bowie moniker back in the I think it was about 73. I think he only did that for 18 months, Yeah, it'd be about 73 when he said, no, 72, 73, so something like that. That's when he went off into doing what he did best, sort of thing. Yeah, so yeah, definitely a 9 from me. So yeah, um, right. Moving on to Steph. Hey up, Steph. How you doing?
Hi,
Hope you're doing
Steph.
all right. If you haven't checked out Steph the Alternate, go over to Steph the Alternate right now and go subscribe right now. Right now, go to Steph. Subscribe to Steph the Alternate. Yeah, I'm doing. We're doing okay there, Steph. Hope you're doing all right as well. So yeah, hope you're doing all right. So this part of the review is Lisa Boo chose 3 songs, and yeah, she has doing a sort of like a little bit of a series with a band called
Yeah.
Rare Breed, and yeah, really good band. So these next 3 songs are from Lisa Boo, and yeah. So the first band is Rare Breed with Psycho, Will to Survive. So, and because Lisa Boo chose these 3 songs, I'll go first this time. Um, cool guitar intro, which I loved. Drums jump in, literally jump in and say, "No, we're gonna like seriously annihilate your brain here." Fast paced and aggressive, lays down damn good beat, literally drives the song along. Um, Bass good. They have a little solo that bass solo. I know why you picked this song. I know why you picked that song because of that bass solo. Um, they add to the drums. Um, Steph, Steph, you make me hungry. She's just wanted to pop in to say hi. I'm now going to go back to eating my Domino's pizza. Yummy.
Enjoy your pizza.
Enjoy,
Enjoy
Steph.
your pizza.
Enjoy. Enjoy. You make me
Love you, Steph.
hungry. Love you, Steph. So I'll see you tomorrow. And like I said, if you haven't subscribed to Steph the Alternate, go now. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it right now. So, yeah. See you tomorrow, Steph, if you're streaming. Yeah. Pizza. Anyway, away from pizza. Away from pizza. Get there.
Another
Back to
hole.
another squizzle. Another squizzle. Anyway, well, where are we up to? Right. Guitars are good. Heavy in places. Got a lot of punk vibe to this, to the guitars. Um, Transitions and riffs are good. The solos, which are several, are good. Really like the several solos on here. That includes the bass solo as well. The vocals are good. Got a lot of punk vibe to them as well. Really like that. Really, especially when I like pretty much grew up on punk. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, really like them. Really like them. So what's your thing? Up to you.
Oh my goodness, I really like this band, this young band from Scotland. Holy moly, they're such a good band of young musicians. They have such a cool sound, raw, full of emotion, that thrash punk with some really cool sounds, aggressive vocals with some really cool riffs and lyrics. Drums are great. Love the bass up front, especially halfway through with that bass solo. And then the lead guitar solo right after that, it was just amazing. Love that, how they went from the bass to the lead guitar solo. Transitions are good. Some really inventive ones too for transitions near the end. I thought that was pretty cool. They're kind of playing with their sound and figuring stuff out. Very inventive. I love that. I love when bands try something different. Yeah, I'll continue to follow this band. This is such an amazing young band. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and don't forget, guys, I did recently do an interview with them, so go check it out. It's a brilliant, absolutely. This band is absolutely brilliant, so go check them out. I'll put all the links down in the description to the videos that we've been that we are discussing today. So if you want to check them out, need Ozzy, you're making cupcakes. Yeah.
Okay, that's number 3. That's number 3. Might as well
Yeah.
take the cupcakes and the coffee down. Squizzle.
Yeah. 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 Enjoy making the cupcakes. Enjoy making the enjoy making the cupcakes. Yeah. And you enjoy your coffee as well. So yeah. Yeah, you making making us hungry again.
Pizza. Now cupcakes and coffee. Oh,
Yeah.
it's okay, Ozzy. It's okay.
It's all right, Ozzy. You are our resident baker.
We never fail to talk about food. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
we're hungry.
Yeah. 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 It's like it's like if it's not squizzles, it's bacon. If it's not bacon, it's more squizzles. But anyway, yeah, yeah. For me, let me see. There for me, Red Bread, it's an 8.5. Another good song, another solid song. Yeah,
Exactly the same, 8.5. I'm gonna continue following them. I can hardly wait to hear whatever comes out from this band, wherever they go in the world. Because amazing, amazing musicians. They're so young. It blows my mind.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Really good band. Really good band. So yeah, let me just so going on to the next song, which is song number 5, is Lord of the Lost with I Will Die in It. Now, I love this song and I really like this band. Really, well, put it this way, God or us, shall we say. Love this. So, drums are super good, thunderously heavy, heavy beat throughout. I really like the drums on this. Bass is damn good, and as it's up front and adds to the drums, superb playing on this. The sound is absolutely wonderful, absolutely gorgeous on this with the bass and the drums. Guitars are really good with the transitions and the riffs, and that solo about roughly halfway through is absolutely stunning. And that transition going from that solo over to that sort of like crescendo of that chaotic sort of like scene, and with the music and the band going absolutely berserk and being totally chaotic. Love that transition from the solo, from that because the song was building up to that solo. and then transition over to like the whole band going ape shit. Just totally love that. Love the orchestra and the synths that were present and going throughout the song. That was a superb choice to add that, add the synths, and to add the orchestration as well. It just adds another dimension to the song. So, yeah, love that song. Love that song. So, what do you do?
Well, we've covered this band before. I had picked them before, so I wanted to revisit. I wanted to revisit this band because they are one of my favorites. They're from Germany, of course. Absolutely love this band. The production quality of their video, it's like a movie. They have the credits and everything rolling at the end. It's like you just went into a movie and watched a movie. Love the sound of the singer's voice, deep and with such a cool goth sound. The lyrics are deep and dark with emotion. The synth is so cool all the way through. It's all the way through.
Yeah.
Drums and bass, great backing, and keep the energy going throughout. That guitar solo halfway through is just amazing. Those blast beats, and that vocal chant a little bit around halfway. That was cool too. That vocal chant. The riffs and the melody really catchy. Always loved their theatrical quality with the makeup and the clothes and the accessories and everything. Very gothic feel to this band, which I love. Solos, like I said, so good. Transitions are smooth and like you were saying about that chaotic part, that was amazing how they kind of went around that. Just amazing bands. Love them. So yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely brilliant band. For me, it's a 9.
Exactly the same. 9. Not
Yeah.
9, but 9.
Yeah. It's because of that solo, then transitioning over to the that chaotic part where it was absolutely superb. The way they actually did that, the way they built up to that solo, and then going on and going into that chaotic sort of like, it was superb musicianship on their part. Loved that.
Yeah.
Totally loved that. So
Yeah, and it was like black and white too. It was the kind of like the colors were kind of muted, like a monochrome kind of thing going, but almost like a dark blue, black and white. It was just,
I think there was a touch of red in there as well.
yeah, it was like some flashes of color. It was just so artistic and very theatrical. Just love it. Love it.
Yeah, go check them out, guys. Go check out Lord of the Lost, and I Will Die in It. So, going on to the next and final band of this segment is Massamus, and the song. Okay, Ozzy, no worries. And the song Carry the Weight. So, love the song, love the drums on the song. Yeah. They are fast-paced, heavy in places, in your face and throughout. Bass is excellent and adds to the drums power. Guitars are good with the transitions and riffs. If you wonder why I'm looking down, I'm on my phone reading my notes. The solo at halfway Halfway through is good. I really like that solo. It was like it's like about 10, 15 seconds. This is only a 2 minute 20 seconds song. Um, the vocals are solid, raspy, and well suited for the music. Really, really good overall. Brilliant song. Brilliant song.
Okay. I'm glad you like them. That Tampa, Florida. Um, if you when you look up this band, Massamus, if you look up Brent Hallenkamp, it'll come up easier. He's the musician that I'm not sure if he does this all himself, but when I looked up Massamus, it was weird because it came up on my feed to go and watch. And yeah, if you look up Brent Hallenkamp, Halenkamp, you'll see all of their music. So yeah, I love the guitar solo right at the beginning on this, with the drums coming in fast and furious. Great vocals on this, gritty but clear with some growl in parts, which I thought was a good contrast. Lyrics are of carrying the weight even though you are almost broken. And I'm sure a lot of us have felt that way in life at some time. So I figured this is a cool song to put in here, kind of inspirational song in a way.
Yeah.
Um, Great riffs and melody, very catchy, and yeah, just over 2 minutes long, but it packs a punch and delivers the energy and the message. So yeah, I love this, and kind of cool visuals too, with the flaming like wings on the horse, like the
Yeah.
horse, like yeah, it was wild. Those
Yeah.
visuals on the
Yeah.
so
Skeleton on a motorbike with flaming wings, but yeah, with flaming wings and a
yeah,
flaming sword with two horses trailing after him.
yeah. That was cool. I that visually, like I'm
Yeah.
a very visual person. If I see something like it catches my attention, of course I'll look at it, and I'm glad I did because and actually they have another of their songs just came out yesterday, as well too. So I'll take a look at it for next week, maybe not,
Yeah. Cool.
but I'll see.
Cool. Yeah. For me, it's a solid 8.5. I really enjoyed it. It's, so solid 8.5 for me.
Me, it was a nine. It was a
Yeah.
nine.
Cool.
It
Cool.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I so catchy, just the it was kind of inspirational about carrying a weight, and I really um it really hit me. So yeah, love it. With
Yeah.
nine.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Yeah, I do enjoy it. I need to listen to a little bit more to sort of like keep well to basically see what they sound like. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, stay safe out there, Aussie. Stay safe. So yeah, that's the end of this part of the show, the review part. So like I said, all the links to the bands are down in the description. So if you want to check them out, please do. And yeah, you might find something there that you might like. So yeah. So going on to Lisa, Lisa, you sexy little thing. Yeah. If you what gigs have you got for us
Trying to see
today?
if I actually I don't even know if I have any. Sorry. It's been kind of one of the last few days have been kind of difficult, but um I'm just trying to see if I have any of it. Because I usually take screenshots now instead of writing them all out. Um, oh,
Yeah. So whilst Lisa's doing that, like I said, if you take a look at the top of the screen, is the link to Project Metal's Music's second channel, PMM Gone Wild. Uh, Over there, I'm trying to get to at least 50 subscribers, so I can start streaming over there. Plus, there will be sort of like little videos of what, well, basically, what you won't see on the main channel, Project Metal Music. It's just going to be little videos that you won't see there. But I want to get over to 50 subscribers so I can actually start streaming over there. To like say doing a little bit of gaming, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So yeah, and basically do a little bit of streaming where um talk about other stuff like such as like a little bit of history, a little bit of like gardening, cooking, stuff like that. So if we can get uh, to at least 50 there, I can start streaming over there. And yeah, a cheers for that, Ozzy. Um, she's just put your store link in the
Oh,
chat.
thank you, Ozzy.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Ozzy.
Ozzy.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I
have you
do.
found it,
I
gigs?
do have a couple gigs. The one
Good.
is coming up on June 12th in Calgary. The Definitive is going to be playing there. And for all the information in that, go to the Definitive Official. Um, this is their second tour that they embarked on. So amazing band. If you haven't checked them out before, they're called the Definitive. And they'll be playing in Calgary on June 12th. And of course,
Yeah.
Decimate Metal Fest 2025 in Millet. It's a weekend. I think it's 2 days. Um, is it 3 days? Go to decimatemetalfest.com. It's in Millet, Alberta. There's so many different Bunny the Bear, Into Eternity, Famous Strangers, ultimate untimely demise. If I can speak.
It's going to blow me nose out because I'm
Oh, yeah,
stuffed up a little bit.
yeah. You go ahead. Siren, um, Unending, Almost Dead, Skepsis, Oceans Under Stars, Floodgate. So many different bands are going to be there. Birthday Girl, Red Silence. Um, so many different bands are going to be there. And that's on June 13th and 14th, coming up here in a couple weeks. It's going to be at the Millet Agriplex Arena in Millet. Um, it's the 2 days, $150 for the weekend pass, but they do have daily passes available. There's going to be vendors there with food. There's like camping. Um, Such an amazing event. They're going to need volunteers. So if you go to decimatemetalfest.com, you might be able to score some free tickets to go if you volunteer. It's always a good time. I've known people that have gone. So yeah, it's all ages. There's a pancake breakfast. There's air guitar contests. There's vendors. There's tabletop games. There's food trucks. Um, Drag performances. Youth bands. Camping available at the Millet Lions Memorial Campground. It's really close to there. So yeah, it's really fun. It's for all, like I say, it's for all ages. One of the bands that is performing there actually followed me. Um, so yeah, it's going to be a really good time. It's a father-son duo. So yeah, all ages. Um, Go check them out on June 13th and 14th in Mellet, Alberta. Decimate Metal Fest. So yeah, it's so fun. Um, so yeah, let's see some of the bands: Into Eternity from Regina, Saskatchewan, Necht from Calgary and Ireland. Untimely Demise is from Saskatoon. Hawking is from Vancouver. The Unending is from Kelowna. Beyond Suffering is from Calgary. And they were the Whack and Metal Battle Alberta winners. So yeah, accidents happen from Edmonton, Alberta. They do a System of a Down tribute. Skepsis from Edmonton. Supermodel Taxidermy from Fort McMurray, Victoria. Lies from Calgary. Oceans Under Stars from Edmonton. Renegades 780 from Edmonton, Alberta. Rage Against the Machine tribute. Counted Among Saints from Edmonton, Alberta. 21st Agenda from Red Deer, Alberta. Pervellum Youth Band, Calgary, Alberta. Cradle Youth Band from Banff. Birthday Girl from Calgary, Alberta. Red Silence from Edmonton, Alberta. Damian Gould from Edmonton. Yeah, so many cool bands going to be there, and like I said, it's for all ages, which I really like because bring your family, and have a nice weekend.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I wish I could go. I wish I could go.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. It's yeah. I've been seeing it for years. Yeah, Canada has been producing some amazing music, amazing musicians, amazing bands over the years. I've discovered quite a few of them,
yeah,
and there's still a lot more coming out and kicking butt.
yeah, yeah. And so many bands are, like they're smaller bands and stuff, and the talent just amazes me that
Yeah,
just keep coming out, right? So yeah,
yeah. Everybody knows Rush. Everybody knows Brian Adams. Everybody knows Dare I Say It, Bieber.
yeah,
But there are other bands out there that are, well, nobody can touch Rush. Nobody can touch Rush or Brian Adams. But there are bands out there from Canada that are close to Rush and Brian Adams and Celine Dion. Such you got Terror Mobile, you got like lots and lots and lots of bands out there who you need to go out and find and literally go and sort of like listen. Just put it in the search bar. Rock and metal bands from Canada, and you get like a nice big juicy list of bands there.
yeah.
So
I miss Gord Downey from Tragically Hip when he passed away. Like their music still lives. But after Gord passed away, like it's sad, you know. I'm such a fan of Tragically Hip. I still, of course, they'll always be one of my top like favorites. So
yeah,
if you haven't heard of the
yeah,
Tragically Hip, go listen to the music.
no,
Um,
definitely,
yeah. So yeah.
yeah. So, what's coming up on the channel? Yeah, so on Tuesday, I had to think there. On Tuesday, mid June 3rd, we got Midland Railway. On the 3rd, cool, Ozzy. Glad you're home safely. Yeah. Then we got on the 4th, we got Aftermath. 9 p.m. UK time. Then on the 5th, we got Dave Revels, the legend that is Dave Revels. If you like the Drifters, you're going to love Dave. He's brilliant. He's awesome. And he kicks butt. So, yeah. Then on the 12th, we got Epic Death. And I'm hoping to get District 13 on. And a couple of other bands. So, yeah. I'm working on some behind the scenes. I'm working on a lot of interviews. So stay tuned. To either listen to the Monday or the Saturday night podcasts for more details, or if you are on Instagram or Twitter, never going to call it X. X sounds like a dirty, like a naughty site. So screw you, Elon.
It's
So
funny because I always said that as long as if they changed their twitter.com, that I would change to X. So now they're x.com. So
yeah, yeah,
at least they did that because it was always, but
yeah,
anyway.
yeah. So yeah, just go to the Linktree. There's the links to Twitter and Instagram. So follow me there. Or like I said, subscribe to the channel, and you will get be updated to what's coming up on the channel. And yeah. Oh, and tomorrow I'm going to another car show. This time Hartlepool Rugby Club.
Oh,
So yeah, yeah, yeah.
where's that one?
About 27 mile away from me,
Okay.
south. And if you a little bit of history, back in the Napoleonic Wars from 1800 to 1815, back in 1812, there was a monkey escaped from because it's a dock. It's a, like it was like it's got a harbour there. Ship pulled in, monkey jumped off. People saying, "Oh fuck, what's that? It's a French spy. Hang it, hang it, hang it." So they hung the
Oh
monkey.
no. Oh no. No, not the Minky.
Yeah,
If you don't know Minky, Pink Panther. Pink
yeah,
Panther movies.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, they thought the monkey was a French
Oh
spy
my.
because they haven't seen him. They never saw a monkey, so they strung it up. That's why in the northeast we call them the monkey hangers.
Oh boy. Poor monkey.
Yeah, and they actually embraced it because everywhere
Oh.
you go around, you see sign like little monuments and signs with the monkey with monkey bear. So
Okay.
yeah, there's like Sunderland is the Mackhams, Newcastle is the Geordies, Middlesbrough is called the Smoggies. The reason why that is because of the heavy industry down there, i.e., ICI, all the like chemical works down there.
Yeah.
So there's like and it's like I said, Hartlepool with like with the monkey. So yeah, there's like other places where there's other places in and around England and UK where they have like Pacific names for the towns.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
a little bit of history there. A little bit of history. So yeah. Right. I know Lisa, you've been not feeling too grand over the last couple of days. Have you getting on with how far are you getting on with through the world of Feist?
Let's see here. I am on channel. Yeah, channel 12. Yep.
Yeah, breaker 19.
Chapter. Chapter 10. Not
Convoy.
channel 10. No, not channel 10.
Breaker 19, break 19. Come in, bear. There's a smoky in the air. There's a bear in the air.
Okay, big buddy.
Who remembers their convoy? Who remembers their Smokey and the Bandit?
All right, big buddy.
Squirrel.
Oh, oh my God, channel 10. My God, chapter 10. I got you. Gotta laugh. Gotta laugh. Like, oh, yeah, let's see here. I'm on 205. Chapter 10, page 205.
Oh. Squizzle.
Yeah, another one. How many is that? How many is that?
I believe 4, I think.
Is it 4 or 5, Ozzy? she's our squizzle hole counter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
It's
my goodness.
3.
Is
Tweet.
it just
Tweet.
3? There's
Tweet.
got to be more than that. There's got to be more than that. I swear.
Yeah.
It's got to be like 5 or 6.
Yeah. Tweet. Tweet.
Tweet. Tweety bird. Okay.
Go on, Eds. Go on, Eds. Oh God, it's gonna be. Oh God, it's gonna be one of those days where we're gonna be slipping into movie quotes.
Oh yeah. I won't live that down. It's gonna be channel 10 from now on.
Yeah. Breaker 19, breaker 19. Are you there, big buddy?
10-4.
10-4, good buddy.
My cheeks are hurting now.
Yeah. Hey, rubber ducky.
Yeah, I know. That could
Big
be
Ben.
Lisa. That could be Lisa Grayson, Rubber Ducky.
Rubber ducky.
I'm gonna have to tell her that you're.
No, it's
you're Rubber Ducky now.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, speaking of.
You're big cat.
Yeah. 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 Speaking of other channels, like I said, Steph, if you haven't subscribed to Steph the Alternate, go over there right now. Subscribe to her. She's amazing. She's amazing.
Yeah.
There's Popcorn Planet. Head on over and subscribe to them. There's It's Kim. There's Nerd Report. Grayson Report. There's the Ravens Flock. Brilliant guys over there. There's Grumpy Supper. He's brilliant. Go subscribe to him. He does like sort of like a music quiz over there. There's Foxy the Enthusiast. He's one cool dude. Does like a lot of car shows, a lot of little bits about history and stuff like that. There's anybody else I've missed?
There's Linda, for the
Linda.
record, Your Honor.
Yeah. She's cool.
You said Nerd Report, Grayson Report, but they also have he's DJ Lewis Love on Twitch, and there's DJ Grayson on Twitch. You already said Ravens Flock, Grumpy, Foxy.
Yeah.
DJ Loco Todd on Twitch.
Yeah.
Go your Project Meadow on Twitch.
Yep.
Um,
Also, as Project Metal on Twitch, Kick.
of course, Instagram.
Yeah, and Instagram, and
And
so
also on TikTok now. So
on TikTok now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rothound.
Yes,
for
thank
that.
you, Rodhound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you, Rothound. So yeah,
And you're on Threads as well.
Threads.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I think we got everyone. I wrote them all down here just in case.
yeah.
So,
Is that everybody?
I know that it always feels like there's somebody else that we missed, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It always feels
Yeah.
like that. Like there's somebody. Apologies
Yeah.
if we did miss somebody.
Yeah.
I'm always trying to write
Yeah.
them down and that. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Ozzy, for putting the link, the Linktree link in the chat there. And yeah, guys, click on the Linktree. There is, like I said, all the links there for the Project Metal links.
And
So
please go follow the second channel, PMM Gone Wild. So we can get 50. Let's try and get you to start out with, and let's get you to 1,000 on this channel. Let's do it, guys.
At the minute we are at 882.
Cool.
So we are one 8 away from 1,000. So please, I want to get 1,000 by the end of the year. I want to get there by the end of the year. I want to get 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I also want to get monetized, so I can actually start upgrading the audio and the monitors, audio equipment, and the monitors as well. So, yeah, it's they're not cheap as well. They're not cheap. The monitors I'm looking at are not cheap, and same with the sound equipment as well.
Yeah.
So,
and we're working on. We're gonna be working on getting merch and stuff like that. We've been talking about that, and
it's just this.
There will, and T-shirts, maybe hats. Of course, pens, keychains. That sort of stuff. Just going through stuff because now that Popcorn Planet and that and as well Todd has merch and stuff too. They have the same merch, Fourth Wall. So I've been looking into that, getting that sorted out for the channel. As well. And getting the like all the like links and stuff done, and my brain just took went nuts.
Just went sideways and then took a right turn.
It went down its own whistle hole.
But first, I want to concentrate on getting the main channel monetized first, before we start looking into doing the merch store and other things as well.
But we are looking at it because I know. Hi to Marcella. Love you, Marcella. She really wants to get a T-shirt, so I have been looking into finding some for that are nice and soft for ladies, so it doesn't irritate the skin and that. So
I know there's a lot. I know there's a lot of people out there who are looking for. I know. I do know that there are a lot of people out there who need need like a certain type of clothing because they've got skin problems.
Yeah, yeah.
So they
Yeah,
want
there's
because
nothing worse than a scratchy T-shirt. I'll tell you that much.
yeah,
Or a
yeah,
scratchy tag, or these ones are tagless, and
yeah,
so yeah, it and look for PayPal and stuff, we're figuring that out too.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, it's there's a lot going on in behind the scenes. So a lot of stuff. But
yes,
first,
coffee mug.
yeah, yeah, yeah. There's this one here, which is with the channel logo on. Um,
Yeah, it has the black on the inside, and
yeah,
I really like that style, that
yeah.
one,
And
the
then
black
there's
and white.
the other one, other mug. It's got the old, boy, I wouldn't say old, but it's got the radio show logo, Project
Yeah,
Metal across the pond with El Young on.
yeah, I love that
So
one too.
yeah, uh,
And then the shirt with it too.
yeah, t-shirt as well on.
Yeah,
So yeah, look, but once we start like getting close to once we get the channel monetized, because I need the money to set the website up with like a lot of with a lot of things where I can actually put the store up on there. So with obviously with like the fourth wall, hopefully you can get like an account over on the fourth wall, so I can actually link it to the website.
yeah,
So
yeah.
so
I've been behind the scenes doing some research and getting that settled and figured out.
yeah,
They
yeah,
are a lot better pricing, and they do ship. They even ship to Penguin Islands. It's just penguins. They even ship there. I don't know how. There's no
yeah,
like who's gonna the penguins gonna take it. Reminds me of like
yeah,
penguins of Madagascar. Like they'd be
yeah,
they'd be taking the
yeah, yeah, yeah. The penguins, the penguins. You got to watch out for the penguins. You know, you got
those
you
penguins in
got.
Madagascar.
Yeah, the ninjas, them little fuckers.
I like the. I'm trying to remember their names. What are
Yeah,
their names again? Uh, not just Squizzle Hole,
squizzle.
or is it Penguin Hole?
This- yeah,
Oh my goodness. Okay. Smile and
smile and
wave,
wave,
boys.
boys. Smile and wave.
Smile and wave. Okay, I'm opening this
Yeah,
because we forgot. We, I forgot to do. I forgot to do the fortune cookie last time. Sorry for
yeah.
anybody that missed it because silly me forgot about it. So I'm gonna do it now so I don't forget. While I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Avoid misunderstanding by keeping your ears open. That's perfect.
Yeah.
I smile and wave. Okay, lucky numbers, guys, and you know the drill. You know the drill.
Yep. We won 10% if you win.
Okay, 26, 27, 29, 39, 41, 47. Every time I do that, I think I'm doing like bingo calling.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Lisa, getting back to Feist, how are you getting on with it?
Not channel 10, but chapter 10.
Oh,
Uh, captives and Mysteries is the chapter name. Oh, I'm getting close to halfway done, halfway through, getting there.
Yeah,
Yeah, getting there.
yeah.
It's
Every
just a little under. So let's see here. I was at one something. I can't remember what it was. How
um,
far I was through. I'm a little bit further.
yeah.
Oh,
How are you finding Hava in the she takes more of a lead in this one?
yeah, yeah. It's kind of hard to see where it's gonna go. He I think he's starting to kind of remember a little, like some things from when he was small. Um,
Yeah,
um, yeah, oh, it almost, because I'm starting to wonder where the other character is going to go too. Declan,
who, yeah,
yeah, how he
yeah,
fits into this. Um,
yeah.
he,
I'm, I'm not going to see her. I'm not going to see her.
but he, I want to say what happened. I want to say, but I'm not going to because I want people to read these. Of course, it's Fire Main Saga, so the way it started was bad, and bad things are still happening to good people. So
No,
yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, there's a lot of hard things going on in the book, but um, like we've said before, Feist isn't right to um, just put out things for attention and stuff. It's to further the characters along.
yeah,
Um, so
yeah.
yeah,
He starts out with a clear, like sort of like a clear storyline that he wants to go down. He comes up with this like a subject matter, and he sort of like expands on that idea, and he sort of like goes down and obviously he does a lot of research on that, and he sort of like writes a storyline where there's a lot of character development, a massive story arc, and I'm not talking about like with four different characters. This is like a multi like in some cases you're talking around about 30, 40, 50 characters intermingling with like the main storyline, and you never know where it's going to go.
yeah. I
You
keep
might,
thinking
you know,
when I read of his words and stuff, I keep thinking his office with all the little red thread going from like all over the place.
yeah,
How this
yeah,
fits, how this like it
yeah,
just feels like a maze of like
red lines and pins. Yeah,
I
yeah,
definitely
it's
yeah.
yeah, and this is not. That's the thing with Feist. This is not just like a 3-part story. This is a multi-book story, and you because there are times where with Feist, a tiny little minor character who does like a sort of like offhand comment will appear 3, 4, 5 books down the line and have a major part in it in that book. Yeah,
Yeah.
about 3, 4, 5 books down the line, all because he's just like the person will say pay attention. You need to pay attention what I'm writing here, because you never know what's a minor character with a sort of like offhand comment or as a minor significant little detail. It might come down. It might, like I said, it'll come back and have like a major sort of like plot line to it, attached to it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just amazing. Because this is book 2 of the Fire Main. How much the characters have gone through in just these 2 books, like, and then hearing about like their story from like when it started, right? Like just how it all like melds together, and then it's just amazing. And I'm starting to kind of wonder about a couple characters like Declan and that, like they seem to be more than what they seem to be, kind of thing. Like that.
Yeah,
That's always for Feist. That's a thing. Like
yeah,
they're not what they appear. They're more than what they appear.
yeah,
And just in his writing, that's what it feels like to me.
yeah.
Like there's more to their story than what what is told so far. Like just in the
Yeah,
little hints and the little Easter eggs and the little snippets and how they
yeah,
react and stuff. I don't want to say too much, but
yeah. It's
yeah,
you do sort of like when I've read the Five Main Saga, you're sort of like wondering where some of these characters come into, what are their ulterior motive is. What is and you're thinking, it's just like thinking, where is this going, type of thing. You do sort of like get an idea. I'm sure you have, when you've read pretty much all of his books up to now, not all, but most of them. You must have come to the same conclusion where he's sort of like, roughly where he's going with these, but obviously there's still some like things, his plot lines. He will throw a curveball
yeah,
at
yeah.
you.
And it doesn't happen the way the characters want it to happen. It kind of turns that curveball too, and how other characters react to change that plot line, right? And
Yeah,
there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that where a character
yeah,
won't act like the other character thinks they're going to act, so then it totally goes a different way. Yeah, there's a lot of that.
yeah,
So it's
yeah,
never you. I never, like I say, I never have expectations. I let it
um,
play out. I let it go. I let it,
yeah,
and because that's the thing. The way he writes, he can just totally take you in a
yeah,
different direction. You can
yeah.
kind of see where it's going, but sometimes it kind of veers off.
Oh
So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. It's sort of like, you sort of like you do sort of like get used to his writing. You
yeah,
do sort of like do get used to seeing. You sort of like you say, you do get used to. You sort of like know roughly where he's going, and you do pick up on certain things, and you're thinking, he's going down that way. But sometimes you sort of like, you do sort of like, not all the time, but you do sort of like get he's going there, and you get proven right. But like I said, majority of the time he throws. You might think he's going down one way. He says, "No, you're fucking not." He throws a curveball at you. He fucking like
yeah,
takes you a completely different direction.
yeah. It takes you down a different hole.
Yeah, squistle.
Not rabbit. Yep. squizzle, rabbit, turtle.
Yeah. Yeah, he just like this is one of the right reasons why I love reading Feist books. It's just like you never know what you might like I say. You might think you know ways he can actually get a seat into his brain, but he's one of those um, types of writers where he drops you little crumbs where you have your own little tiny little victories, but at the same time he says, I might give you little tidbits, but you don't know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the beauty of his writing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting close. I'm getting, like I'm
Yeah.
like halfway. Hopefully, I'll be able to read some more this week, and
Yeah.
yeah, I can hardly wait to get back into it. And
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
thing about it. Like you can, it's hard not to if you're busy. It's hard to like.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to find the time to do it, and it's like, oh, I'm missing reading.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's when you do find an author that you totally love, and you can actually really get into reading that author's books. Sometimes you just like think all I want to do is just fucking curl up on the couch, on the sofa. Uh, couch. Why, 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 Johnny Depp, couch, squizzle. Yeah, he just all you want to do is just fucking
on
curl up
couch,
on the
couch.
sofa. Yeah, couch. Yeah, he just wanted to curl up on the sofa and he said, "Shut the door, leave the world outside." And he
Yeah,
just want all you want to do is just like read a damn
leave
good
the do
book.
not disturb on yours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, number 8.
yeah. Achtung, baby. Yeah, that's all you want to do. Sometimes you just want to shut the outside world out. Curl up on the sofa, pick up your favorite author, and start reading. You know what I mean? It's just like that's all you want to do.
Yeah,
It's just like sometimes life just gets in the way, in a big way.
yeah, yeah. So hopefully I'll be able to read a bit more this week and
Yeah. Mm.
getting
Yeah.
around to that time.
Yeah.
Wind
Yeah.
down.
I need to get up early in the morning anyway to get to this car show, even though it's like 30 miles down the road. Um, I still need to get up and get stuff done and do a few things before I got to leave. So I need to
Yeah.
start wrapping things up in about 10-15 minutes or so. So yeah. So any expectation? I know I sort of like know the answer to this already. Any expectations with Feist? Have you got any ideas where this one's going? This the Queen of Storms.
I tried to never have expectations. That's the problem. Or is that I don't it's I have some ideas kind of where it's going. Um, but um he always throws those surprises in.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. It sometimes it's hard like because like you said before, like we said before, it's like you think you're gonna go down one way and then all of a sudden it goes a different way. Um, yeah, sometimes it's funny from chapter to chapter, at least it is for me. It's like sometimes you just blow through. Other times it's like it's so you don't want to miss anything. You don't like there's so many like little things
Yeah.
that I don't want to miss. So it's like
Yeah.
really trying to pay
Yeah.
attention and not hurry through. Um, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing with Feist. Some chapters are easy to get through. Some chapters are extremely difficult to get through. Um, Especially, the difficult ones are it's like when it touches on certain subjects, which I won't say here, but it, some subjects you just like thinking you get sort of like you will get triggered by some of it, by some of the subjects, by the subject matter. But there's other chapters where it's difficult to get through because there's so much going on.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep track. So,
Well,
so when you, yeah,
this last chapter was one of those difficult ones, right? Depending on like you were saying about how it, depending on what it's about. So yeah.
yeah, it's like when you first started reading Feist. He said, I said, yeah. He says, oh yeah, I bought the Magician, and I said, right, I said, yeah, you need a pen and piece of paper to write down until you start to get the characters and the wit, the styling of Feist writing. You need to write things down because there's so much going on. It's hard to keep track.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I I'm starting to think maybe I should be doing that again.
yeah, yeah, especially with
There's more and more different characters coming in
yeah,
and that, but yeah.
yeah. After you sort of like with the Rift Force Cycle, where you got the whole series prior to the Fireman. Now it's called the Rift Force Cycle. Rift Force Cycle. So it's sort of like yeah, it's it got used to. He did get used to all of those characters, the way he wrote for the Rift Force Cycle. It's sort of like you sort of like knew all the characters and roughly sort of like remember all the little nuances between the characters and the bright. You know what I mean? It's like, but with the Fireman Saga, it's a whole new ball game. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
With the Fireman Saga.
Yeah.
This is all it's like
Different set
different.
of characters. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's yeah, like I said, it's difficult to actually like. It can be especially if it's like a multi book series, like what's Feist's done. It's hard to keep track of everything.
Yeah.
So that's why I always say, get a pen and piece of paper, write everything down. Do the sort of like the you get a big sheet of paper, shove it on your wall with all the pins and the red lines and to connect everything together. And you know what I mean? It's one of those
That's
types
my
of
brain. That's my brain doing all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now here's a question for you. There are several female characters in the Fireman Saga. Do they live up to Mara or not? Although on the I know the answer to that one. I know it'll be no. Are they on the same level as Mara? And I know, like I said, that would be a no. But are they coming close to Mara status?
Well, the only one that I would no, they don't. But number one, no, they don't. But Hava is the one that comes to mind in this in the fire main that has that warrior kind of spirit, right? That Mara had. So maybe similar. Some things maybe a little similar, but nothing. Not yet, anyways. I'm not going to rule it out. You know. But yeah, nothing comes to quite as high as Mara for me yet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I don't think he Feist and Wirtz will ever come up with another Mara ever, because the way they wrote Mara and her journey is just like it wouldn't. Because I know for a fact there's quite a few people out there who have put Mara right at the top of the list of characters, their favourite characters from the Feist universe.
yeah. Well, that too, and like Johnny Wirtz isn't writing with him on these books, so a lot of Mara was
Johnny
Johnny
Wirtz.
Wirtz, yeah,
Yeah.
right, and what
Yeah.
like that inspiration, that working with together on this, I think was the inspiration for Mara. So without Johnny Wirtz, maybe if they wrote together on another one of these books, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I say I want to read more of Johnny Wirtz.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Yeah.
like, because I loved how they wrote, how both of them wrote, how it like how their writing kind of went together and
Yeah.
to
They're sort of like
create Mara.
they
Yeah.
bounced off each other. They've literally bounced off each other in a good way. And they came up with like the Empire books where you just got so sucked in so fast, and you're thinking within the first couple of basically the first chapter of the Daughter of the Empire,
Yeah.
it's just like you could see within the first chapter of the Daughter of the Empire where where House of Coma staff sort of like would do anything, literally anything, for Mora.
Yeah.
That's how much. That's how much like Johnny and Feist, Wirtz and Feist. It's sort of like it just like came up with the story within the like the first chapter. It just got you sucked in so quick, where they've thinking.
I was dreaming. I was dreaming about it. It was so vivid that it was just wild. Like it was so vivid, and right from where they picked Mara up from, basically it's like a convent, like a sister.
Elishima.
Yeah. So from then, like that first chapter, like it was just wow, like it became just so vivid in my
Yeah.
dreams, and
Yeah.
that's how much it
Yeah.
activated like my
Yeah.
subconscious. Like it was it was pretty amazing, you know, like how
Yeah.
they could write, and it just brought it to life to where it was like
Yeah.
so real, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. When I first started, when I started to read the Empire books, there were times where I was like, "What the hell is going on?" Because I was dreaming that much about Mara. I was dreaming. It was the dreams I was having was so fucking vivid. It was unreal. So vivid. I thought I was actually there. The
Yeah,
sights, the smells. I was like thinking I could reach out and touch Mara. If you know what I mean, it was those dreams were so real.
yeah, the colors, the smells, everything. I know it was just it was the same. So yeah, pretty wild.
Yeah.
Oh, Frank just went buzzing by.
Hey, Frank, how you doing?
He just
How's
went
your
buzzing
ring?
by. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think one of his girlfriends just went to get him.
Yeah. Naughty boy, Frank. Naughty boy. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, yeah. It's like I was just like, my partner, uh, my wife at the time, she was saying, "What the hell's what's the matter with you?" And I just, because I brought her up upright I woke up, brought her upright. I says, "I can't believe I just, I was, because I picked, I was telling her, I was like, I picked up the book and says, I can't believe I've actually been fucking dreaming about this. It was the dreams were that vivid."
Yeah, yeah,
And when I was like telling her about some of the storylines, it's just, yeah, it's just that basically sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens especially when you get so invested into a storyline, you start dreaming about it.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. And that's how that's the beauty of those books, especially the Empire books.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
It's
and I want to say that the binding on this one is a lot better.
oh yeah, that the first one was just like
Oh,
absolutely
oh,
crap, wasn't it?
that book one of the Fireman Saga, that binding, I don't know what the heck happened with that, but
Yeah,
this one is pretty sturdy. And I'm so careful. Like I baby my books, you know, and I like, you know, I even kiss my books after I'm done. Like it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
like my babies. And oh, I was so disappointed in the binding of that one. So this
yeah,
one is not this. I'm so happy to report that
yeah, yeah,
that whatever was with that first one is not happening in this one.
yeah,
So oh, so disappointed. Like even
yeah,
still,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So, yeah, uh, like, so like, subscribe, share, comment, all the good jazz. Do all that YouTubey stuff that YouTube likes you to do. So, yeah, come back next week to see Lisa's journey into the Feist world, like should I say Feist universe. So yeah, and see how far Lisa's getting up to now. Up for next week. So yeah, guys, so we're going to start wrapping things up. The replay crew, hey up, how you doing? Hope glad you got this far. If you, like I said, subscribe, like, share, comment, and all good jazz. it does help the channel in a big way. And we wanted to get the channel to get monetized. So yeah, it's gonna if you do that, great, brilliant. Thank you so much, much appreciated. And if you look at in the description, the channel's got a second channel, PMM Gone Wild. So yeah, and I can see the little smirk on there, Lisa's face there. She wants me to go do table dancing. But yeah, I saw that little smirk. I saw that little smirk. She put PMM Gone Wild. Ooh, ooh.
The Nazi's laughing. See, she agrees.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, yeah. Like you said, heading over to PMM Gone Wild. Um, not the table dancing channel. Yeah, much to the annoyance of Lisa Boo and Marcella and Gunner Girl and D Nice and Rothound and Marcella and
Ozzy.
Ozzy. It's just going to be sort of like a mixture of like doing history and little videos that not going to appear on
We'll see.
the yeah, yeah, we'll see. But anyway, heading over to Project PMM Gone Wild. Trying to get over to 50 over there so I can actually start doing live streaming over there. So to like basically just to like sort of like I'm trying to like sort of like separate the two channels for because I've got like a lot of ideas. Trying to keep the main channel to do like sort of like mainly the main car shows, places of interest, interviews, and the podcasts. Over on the second channel will be sort of like mainly sort of like doing like a little bit of gaming, a little bit of this, a little bit of that type of thing. And yes, yeah, Lisa, I know what you're thinking. Bill talking, naughty. See, she might put that sweet Canadian,
I am.
gorgeous Canadian exterior, but yeah, I know her better. I know her. She's a naughty little minx.
Me? Never.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, like I said, share, subscribe, like, share, comment, and all good jazz. And yeah, check out Lisa Boo's store over on Etsy, Bootabel X Studio. She's got some amazing stuff over there. So, any final words?
Be kind to each other. Support each other. Um, don't don't be a dick. Just be kind. Um, if you're gonna have a good time, please do not drink and drive. Um, Party, have fun. Just do not drink and drive. Get a cab, get an Uber, whatever you gotta do. Just don't drink and drive. Leave your keys at home. Get a friend to drive you that hasn't been drinking, and keep an eye out on your drink because we don't want you guys to have any issues with that because it's so easy to drop stuff in your drink. We don't want you guys to. We want you to be here for next week. And yeah, if you think it has been spiked, take it to the bartender, take it to security, um, and if you're not feeling well, let them know. They'll take care of you. and go with somebody that you trust. And yeah, always be with other people. Because they watch people, and you may think, oh, I need air. You go outside, and bad things can happen. So just be aware, and be kind to each other. And yeah, so,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
love you guys.
Yeah. Totally. Hugs to you, as Ozzy as well. Hugs to you. Big hugs. Yeah. Yeah. Like Lisa said there, we want you back here, safe and sound. Have a bit of a chill. Have a bit of a laugh. Have a bit of fun. Listen. Discuss a bit. Basically discuss about music, books, literature, movies. Disappear down squizzer holes. Do get hungry when people start talking about pizzas and cupcakes and yeah, yeah, talk
Not
about
saying
table
any
dancing.
names. Oh,
Yeah.
table dancing.
See, everybody saw that. Lisa's just a little tease. She's not that nice and sweet and innocent.
I am. All right,
Yeah,
guys. We better
cheesecake.
wrap up. Cheesecake. Oh my goodness. Ah, cheesecake. I
Making us
want
hungry again, Ozzy.
cheesecake.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, guys, we're going to call it there. So don't forget the next Monday night podcast will be this Monday. I think, yeah. Let's see what Bastion comes up with this week on Monday. And then don't forget, we got Midland Railway, which is the rescheduled interview. So see you all on the next one. So until then, we'll catch you all later.
Bye, guys. Love you.